Hey Dollhouse peeps, Whitney LaBrie here, and what are we going to do this week? We are going to do the hallway, the upstairs hallway actually, in the Garfield Dollhouse, and talk a little bit about some of the materials that I used and see what you think. So the hallway in a dollhouse, if you have one in your dollhouse, can sometimes be kind of a little bit of an afterthought. But the way this dollhouse is built, the hallway to the upstairs is actually, there's two ways that you can get into it, through some French doors or the removal of a seat, like a reading nook, to enter in. So this hallway actually gets seen quite a bit, plus it's to the front of the house, the corner front part of the house, so you can see it, and there's a staircase in it as well. So we definitely don't want to not include any fun details in this room. It's also upstairs from the downstairs hallway area or entryway that I've already worked on, and you can see other videos of that. So I am going to use the same flooring upstairs just for continuity, a little bit in the dollhouse, although some of the rooms you may have already noticed that I'm like going way off the beaten path and doing some other unusual stuff in them, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do the chalk gray and distressed brown finish on the upstairs staircase, as well as the trim and some of the wood pieces. So I use scrapbook paper for my wallpaper more often than not. I find that it has more interesting designs oftentimes than I can find in real dollhouse wallpaper. And also, too, it's a lot less expensive. So I just put a little Elmer's glue along the entire edges and the corners of the dollhouse of the wallpaper. Again, for a couple reasons. Number one, because if you don't do the glue correctly, it will begin to bubble up on you. It will wrinkle, and it's kind of a disaster. The second reason, of course, just like before, what I was talking about is just replacing the wallpaper in the future. And so I kind of, popped out all the other pieces of wood for the next steps, which is going to include the window seat, trim for the windows, and also trim for the doorways. Okay, and I'm not going to be doing the French doors for the dollhouse quite yet, for the same reason I didn't do them in the bedroom, which is just that. I'm not exactly 100% sure on what color I want to do the outside trim, so I'm waiting for that purpose. And then sanding, you know the drill, I hate it. So I did add a little bit more I did add a little bit more flooring to that outside piece. I didn't think about it at the time that actually you can see the flooring underneath the seat a little bit, so I just wanted to make sure that felt cohesive, so I did add an additional piece so you can see it there at the base. That flooring, that scrap paper lines up pretty well. You don't really see a line. It does pretty good. All right, and then there it is. So that's it. A lot of gray happening. For the finials, I added these really cute pearl beads that I found. I also thought something like more grand would have been really cool here too. Maybe like the beads that you can see through, or like a marble that had like some blues and grays and some other really pretty colors. So I will add plenty of color with the accessories, and that will be in the next part of the next video of the haul. So again, small spaces like this can be very impactful, so don't just whiz by them and not take time to add in those little details and accessories. And I hope you like it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Just click that little button below so you can see make sure not to miss the next video when I do add all the fun accessories to this piece. If you are interested in buying pre-owned dollhouse furniture and accessories, you can visit my eBay website at Whitney1614. And if you can't get enough miniatures like me, you can always follow me on my Facebook page, which is Whitney LaBrie Events. And that will be it for the week. Well, maybe. I've been adding a couple extra videos lately, but we'll see. So, see you next week. Bye!